Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we'll be looking at celebrities thirsting over Timothée Chalamet. We'll also be sharing some interesting facts about his career. Let's get started.
So hot. Timothy, I'm waiting for him to get like a little bit older, buttering him up.
Text him right now.
And then like a pig for slaughter. And I'm gonna swing right in there as soon as he's like 30. Just tell him to wait. So talented and hot.
The proper pronunciation of his French name is Timothée, but he prefers the English version Timothy because it sounds less pretentious.
Timothee. It's pronounced Timothee.
It's whatever you'd like.
Because I always thought, I don't know if you guys, I thought it was Timothée because of the double E's at the end.
It's supposed to be, but you could say Doug, Alex, Rick, whatever works.
I like guests like this.
Timothy spent his childhood in a New York neighborhood called Hell's Kitchen. While his father grew up in France, his mother's childhood was spent in New York. Timothy hated starring in commercials as a child, but he did it because it was expected of kids in New York.
I just bought a Chalamet and Netflix t-shirt because I'm a big fan of his and I don't know him. I took a picture with him at the Indie Spirit Awards. He's a little dream of a human.
What he did love, however, was Power Rangers. He even took them with him in the bath.
I was a big Power Ranger guy growing up. Yeah, like around 7, 8, 9. If you walked into a 9-year-old Timmy taking a bath, it would have been Power Rangers everywhere.
Timothy learned to play the piano and guitar and also learned Italian for his role in Call Me By Your Name. He also states he is fluent in French.
Timothée Chalamet, 18 ans, je peux faire le foot, taekwondo, je parle français, je parle anglais, je peux danser un petit peu.
It just so happens filmmaking runs in Timothy's family with his sister, aunt, maternal uncle, and maternal grandfather working in different aspects of film production.
There isn't a shot where he doesn't look picture perfect. He's also an incredible performer, so that was great. And he's not just, someone that looks perfect, but really does the world in terms of sharing a scene with them.
You might be surprised to know Timothée Chalamet is friends with artist Kid Cudi.
Who were your idols?
Like the rap idol for me sits in a totally different world than the garbage I was doing or trying to do. I really always like this rapper Kid Cudi a lot.
Oh, yeah, love Kid Cudi.
Yeah, I know.
Timothy even got to deliver the intro to Cudi's album Man on the Moon, The End of Day on stage at one of Kid Cudi's performances in California. Tyler, the creator, mentions Timothy in his song Okra. Timothy responded by retweeting a meme of himself falling off a chair after hearing his name.
Timothée Chalamet, I mean, listen, Timothée Chalamet is just like amazing. But I think that's because he's so talented. I watched a movie of his the other day on the plane and I was like, oh my god, so talented. And I think it's just like, I think I was crushing on his talent.
Timothy became friends with Selena Gomez on the set of A Rainy Day in New York. They play lovers in the movie, so do you think they would make a good couple in real life? Tell us in the comments.
Yeah, he's
What was
awesome.
he like?
He's wonderful. He's such a nice dude.
Yeah.
Like, really, really great guy. So, I'm excited just as everyone else is.
It was Timothy's drama teacher who managed to get him into the prestigious performing arts high school La Guardia. Timothy was initially rejected in his interview due to his low grades.
You have a shirt that says Chalamet and chill.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
What is this? Is this Timothée Chalamet?
That's right, yeah. I made that shirt because I'm obsessed with Timothée Chalamet.
Timothy, with the alias Little Timmy Tim, wrote the statistics rap called Miss Lawton named after his math teacher. Although it was a creative take on his assignment, he admits Miss Lawton gave him a D for his efforts.
All right, so there's a clip of you being a rapper that I understand that we have that
Yes!
Let's
Statistic, yep. Miss Law.
Timothy is rumored to have been one of the strongest actors and pretty popular with the ladies during his time in La Guardia. He also dated Madonna's daughter Lourdes Leon, who was his classmate.
Seen the film Beautiful Boy at all?
No, I've not seen it yet. I want to see it though, because I have a weird kind of man crush on that boy, Timothy boy. I saw him in Call Me By Your Name. It's a bit like,
Interesting feelings.
Timothy's favorite actor is Joaquin Phoenix. He is quoted to be following in the creative footsteps of a few actors, but Joaquin is at the top of that list. Timothee's first on-screen role was a murder victim on the show Law & Order. Now he's amassed a total of 40 wins and 87 nominations for his dedication to acting. Have you seen any of his movies? Tell us what you think below.
When I met him, I just knew right away. I was like, this kid's, he's great, he's so talented, he's so smart, he's so funny.
Before getting into Hollywood, Timothée Chalamet wanted to become a professional soccer player. He was even a coach to young kids during his summers in France.
Timothée Chalamet walks out of the bathroom and he walks directly up to me and is like, hi. And he says to me, I'm not gonna shake your hand because I just was in the bathroom, I washed my hands, and my hands are still wet. So it was very romantic. And he was sweet talking me, And then we were like, we shot the itch for a minute, we were like vibing. But my husband was standing there, and rightfully so, he piped up.
Yeah.
And his contribution was, you two look like brother and sister.
Timothée also loved basketball but didn't make the team. Instead, he was happy with being the school mascot. Now that's commitment.
I'm just gonna lock into you to feel less.
Oh, I don't think you're so dreamy.
Timothée auditioned for the series Bates Motel but prepared for the wrong character. He did an impression of Patrick Bateman's role in the movie American Psycho instead of Norman Bates in Psycho. Needless to say, he didn't get the part.
Kind of energy that draws you in.
Yeah.
He's so charismatic that he pulls in all positive energy.
I know.
And deserves it too, because that's what he throws out into the.
He once played the role of a meth addict. He lost around 20 pounds to portray his character's thin frame. Timothée also starred as a drug dealer in the movie Hot Summer Nights. Timothée lost to Tom Holland for the role of Spider-Man. The two are also battling to play Willy Wonka in the upcoming movie Wonka about the title character's life before running the chocolate factory. Who do you think should get the part? Leave a comment below.
He's great. Timmy is great. What's lovely about the relationship with Timmy and I had on camera was that they have this kind of mischievous. He's a tutor, John Brooks is tutor, but ultimately there's a kind of a fun and warmth. So we allowed all those different dynamics to imbue all of our friendships and relationships, and I hope to see them.
Did you know Samuel L. Jackson worked as a security guard in the apartment building where Timothée Chalamet grew up? Celebrities like Alicia Keys and Terrence Howard have also lived there. Timothy's performance in Call Me By Your Name made him the youngest winner of the NFYCC's Best Actor prize. He was also nominated for an Oscar for Best Actor for the same movie, which made him the youngest actor to receive such a nomination in 80 years. He is one to watch.
Were you a good kid?
I was a good kid.
That took too long.
And that wraps up our video. Make sure to subscribe to our channel for more binge-worthy videos like this.
I'm gonna do the gingerbread man.